Good morning or afternoon or whatever time of day it is that you're watching this. I am Lauren Cadillac. You may know me from videos that I do about Texas real estate and estate planning. I am an attorney in the state of Texas, and I do try to put information out there. So you might already be a subscriber. Thank you. If you're not, make sure you hit subscribe, like, and comment. This is a new thing I'm doing. I mean, this hair, I'm telling you. So I've had a lot of folks tell me, Lauren, you have a really interesting life story, or whatever. Because I was abused as a child. I almost died in a car accident. Then I went to law school as a single mom, and so on and so forth. So I guess I do have a little bit of a dynamic life. And people have said you should write it down, but the thing is like I type all the time, so this poor little precious baby wrist does not want me to type my life story, and I am a big believer in listening to your body. So I am here to tell you my life story. Aren't you lucky? Anyhow, welcome. I swear, I wish I couldn't see myself. I'm going to clip this back. It's driving me. There we go. I was born on a dark and stormy night. Actually, I was 3 weeks late. So my parents were pretty poor when my mom was pregnant with me. And she had a medical school doctor, and he let her carry me for 3 additional weeks. I was due on Labor Day, but I came out on September 21st, and I believe that I got too big because I broke the water. And I also like to joke that if I hadn't have done that, I would still be in there today. Okay, it was nice, it was warm, I was safe, I didn't even have to chew. So anyhow, I was 3 weeks late, and when I came out, I was 9.5 pounds. I was huge, and obviously, because I'd been in the womb forever, the nurses, I guess, would joke that I was going to walk out of there. And the other significant thing I remember being told about my birth, because obviously I don't remember my birth, is that guy, Willard or something, on the Today Show, one of those morning shows, Good Morning America, had a toupee, and my mom had me under her armpit and was watching the show in the hospital room, and he was at like a rodeo, and a lasso hit the toupee and it came off, and it was this huge controversy, and it does make me laugh. So I come from the generation that had like television. Like I lived my life without cable. I've lived life without YouTube. I've lived life without the internet. And I have 2 kids, and they think like, whoa, what? I remember one time my son saw cassette tapes. They were printed on the sweatshirt I bought for him. And he said, "What is a cassette tape?" I had never felt so old in my entire life. What do you mean, what is a cassette tape? It's a thing, and it holds stuff. It's a tape. So anyhow, as we grow older, young people are not familiar with the stuff that we had when we were younger, and now all of a sudden I can relate to like my grandparents better. I guess in a way my own parents, who I don't speak to, but that's like a whole other video that we will get into eventually. So today was just a short, this is why I am not a hairdresser. I thought about becoming a hairdresser. Actually, I worked in this hair salon while I was in high school, in like this little booth in the front of the salon, and I sold jewelry and purses, and I loved that. Oh God, I loved it. And so I was like, oh, I should go to hair school, and then I could pay for college like as a hairdresser. And all the hairdressers there were like, no ma'am, no, you are gonna go to college and you are gonna do that. You are not gonna become a hairdresser. And the way I hate hair like on me, I'm so glad I listened to their advice. I guess maybe that's the first purpose of today is like, maybe sometimes when people give you advice, you should listen to it. I mean, sometimes not. Sometimes advice is bad. But certainly there are some people, and someone like in my case, these were hairdressers of 30 years. They were like, don't do that. Like, if you become a hairdresser, you're building a career. Like, just go to college and then build your career out of college. So I listened to them. They've been doing it for a long time. They knew what they're talking about. And I hope that through this series, I can give you advice on what little I know, what little I know to talk about. And I appreciate you joining me today, and I will see you at another time.